Good morning from Abingdon Gap. It is a rather cold morning, about 35 degrees. For once it's not 37. Garvey is having breakfast, and as you can see, this is not Lofty. I cheated on Lofty on this trip. This is a Sierra Designs Backcountry Quilt. And it is rated at 15 degrees, and to me that's hilarious. I doubt it dropped below 35 last night. The overnight low is only supposed to be 40, and I actually have a sleeping bag liner here, which you can't see, it's black. That's a Sea to Summit thermolite reactor, which adds about 10 to 15 degrees to the bag, and without that thing I would have froze. There's no way this quilt is warm in 30 degrees, let alone 15. I am a cold sleeper, so I usually subtract about 15 degrees to any temperature rating of any bag I'm in. So this being called a 15 degree bag is more like a 30 degree bag, and nonetheless I was still a little bit chilly last night even with this bag liner. So couple other things about it. It's not really wide enough. There's no zipper, of course, because it's a quilt, which is fine because I usually use my sleeping bag without the zipper anyway. But in the side sleeping fetal position, which I'm mostly in, there's just not enough room to wrap it around your back, tuck it underneath you, and tuck it underneath you in front. Also with Garvey, I like to have him close by in the winter. He keeps me warm under the bag. There wasn't much room for him. He has his own fleece blankets, so that wasn't an issue, but it was an issue for me because it would have been nice if he would have been under my blanket for the most part. Anyway, yeah, not a what I would call a 15 degree quilt. I would not use this in anything below 40 degrees, to be quite honest with you, because if you do and you're a cold sleeper, you'll freeze. If you're a warm sleeper, it should be fine in about 30 degrees. I wouldn't take it out in 15. That's laughable. And Sierra Designs is not the only company that does that. They are all like that. They all fudge their temperature ratings. 15 degrees just means you won't die. And you'll be so cold you'll probably wish you were dead. So anyway, let's swing over here. We are melting snow for coffee.